once again, and to thank Mazda, Tamara, and David, who's going to present us a very special vehicle, Mazda 6, the new Mazda 6. We already have the chance to drive it, and it's just wonderful. We'd like to acknowledge as well the presence of our SDI friends, David and Johnny, and the new member of the team. And well, we started the new year with full steam. This is our second event. As a matter of fact, we didn't have one in February, and it's my mistake. I put it for February the 29th. So it's today. Technically, today is February the 29th. So this is our February luncheon. And we have a lot of things going on, including our first great event of the year, which is going to happen in June. It's our third edition, if I'm not mistaken, third edition of Topless in Miami. Paul Gordon, our past president, is going to put us up to date. What's going on about the Topless?
Okay.
Take your top off.
We have set a date of June 6th, is that correct?
Yes.
Thursday, right? Okay. June 6th for our third annual Topless, which will be again at Ritz-Carlton that way. We hope to have again about what, 17 to 20 cars. I don't know how many of you have driven out here today, but you probably, if you drove to the south, you ran into the bridge. That will affect our won't affect our event per se. We probably will be looking at details like a camera spot or something like that, because it looks like they're doing work on the marina there as well. That takes us away at one of our great places to take pictures of the cars. But we'll be working on that. But we'll be save the date going out, and just mark your calendars now for June 6th, because you guys have been great as far as turning out, and we're looking for another great turnout. If there are any other questions about the event right now, yes, sir.
Probably I could bring this up at a board meeting or something, but I think we ought to clear this event with the Miami-Dade County Parks and Recreation.
Right, yeah.
Yes,
yeah, we talked about that. I'm sorry.
I'm going to call Mr. Germán Botero. He's one of our members, everybody knows him. Very few people I know knows the island better than he does. So I would like to publicly ask him to help us with the permits and organization of places where we can take pictures and so on, in order to take better advantage of the opportunity.
Actually, they opened the 4 lanes already.
Okay.
Yes. There's 4 lanes of traffic. There's no congestion of any type. So the traffic is flowing pretty good.
Well, I don't believe anybody really crossed the bridge anyway, did they? Anybody? No. With the car. I mean, obviously across the bridge to get there, but other than that. Okay. But we will be looking, because there was a deal at that marina area where the park manager got a little bit upset later in the day. And one of the things that upset him, and I'll bring it up now and I'll bring it up again at the meeting, is that when you do go into these places, don't do burnouts or things like this. Watch what you do. Right.
Okay, thank you, Paul. We're looking for sponsors outside of the car manufacturing friends that we have, which are going to bring their vehicles and so on. I would like to explore the opportunity to get sponsorships from probably insurance companies or tires, oils. The idea is, of course, we need the sponsorship of the car manufacturers, but since we're going to present awards to those car manufacturers, we don't want people to think that we're going to give the award to such and such vehicle because such and such company sponsored the event. So if any of you guys have any ideas on sponsors, please let us know and we'll work on that. Mr. Bill Adam.
Yes, sir.
Great news with you. Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm getting married.
Again?
No, we're not. Now, Marlon hasn't accepted the proposal yet, so it's all up in the air. Actually, what I do want to talk about is we do have a date for Rides and Smiles this year, and it's the week after NASCAR. So last year the track was a little bit concerned about driving over some of the newly painted curbs on the infield, and this year it's going to be roughly November the 20th. I forget whatever that Saturday happens to be, but it's going to be the third Saturday in the month of November. The week
16th.
prior to
16th,
is it? Thank you. The week before Thanksgiving, so we have no conflicts at all. No
Great.
conflict with NASCAR, no conflict with Thanksgiving. So that date is already locked in. And I had a meeting last week with Al Garcia from the Speedway and Colonel Lindbergh from the Homestead Air Force Base. The Air Force Base is putting together something where they're going to be inviting the Wounded Warriors to take place in something called a duathlon, where they team up a Wounded Warrior with an athlete, somebody from the base that wants to get to participate. And how do I do this politically correctly? The normal soldier does a certain percentage of a race, and then if it's a case of a wheelchair Wounded Warrior, he then grabs the wheelchair and pushes him for the last 10% or whatever. So it's a cooperation between two members of the military to complete this duathlon. It's an interesting concept. I like what they're trying to do. They are going to handle bringing the Wounded Warriors from the base at noontime over to the Speedway. So I think this year it'll be much more definite, where we're going to have children from 9 to 12 o'clock. We'll do our lunch presentation of the goodie bag and so on. From 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it will be the Wounded Warriors. There may be a little bit of overlap that the kids that do turn up late, we always get usually one or two. We're certainly not going to exclude them, but in theory we're going to try to compartmentalize it a little bit to get them where we can get everybody. And there was some confusion last year where the track actually shut us down a little bit early. I think we were physically closed, I don't know, Angela, you remember, it was like 2 o'clock or 2:30, and they came over and said, you got to move. This year, the track is ours until 5 o'clock, so we have it all day long, and that's proceeding well, so that's the extent of it.
He doesn't want to say.
Bill, just one thing, you talked before about asking people to kind of help you with arrange things?
Yes.
As far as volunteers?
Yeah, I would still like to do that, actually. Ron Beasley's, can I call him your boss?
No, my publisher, thank you.
Your publisher.
I gave up my boss when I got divorced.
Okay. He extremely kindly volunteered to help with basically whatever we would like. And I think maybe what I'm going to do is to tell them to go ahead and get shirts. And this is something, too, I'd like to put out to our entire membership. Last year, both Lisa Vera with Chrysler and Reed with Jaguar Land Rover came over after it was all said and done and said, this is great. How can we help? What can we sponsor? What can we pay for? It might be worth entertaining the idea of having them buy our t-shirts. We spend $1,500, something thereabouts, on our t-shirts each year. The downside is that there's going to be a Viper logo, which the kids would love. And quite frankly,
I'll be granted before you do that.
okay, well, we'll do that. And if anybody else has any ideas on what either you would do or what you think we can do to make it better, please send me an email. The more information, the greater input I can get, the better off we can all make this day. So, thank you all.
He's got some wonderful. He's going to be working on. If you want to tell us, some very good news.
Oh, I'll be involved in broadcasting the Indy series this year on television.
All right. Bravo.
Being in the right place at the right time, and hopefully I won't embarrass myself by saying the wrong things. Should be good fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Thank you.
Now Mr. Tappan is in the room. Let's give him the applause that we offer him. The STI people is taking care of this event as well, and thank you very much for.
Thank you, Ivan.
Okay, Florida Car Marathon. Please, if there's anything we can do for you guys, please let us know. It's going to happen on April the 5th, 6th, and 7th. They're going to have a great event presentation at the Miami City Hall. Major Tomás Regalado is going to present at the event that evening, the evening of April the 5th. It's a great thing. Congratulations, guys, and best of luck. And if there's anything we can do for you, please let us know.
Excellent.
Mr. Marcelo Serrato, our treasurer, is going to give us the State of the Union speech.
Sure, State of the Union. No, good news. I bring good news to everybody. Actually, congratulations to all the members. Big round of applause. You guys have been paying. This is the fastest year we received payments. Thank you very much. So it took effect. It's been really good. Another thing I want to mention is the taxes for Sama have been done. So we're good for 2012, so the taxes have been completed. So good news as well.
What was the taxes? Were there any?
What's that?
Were there any taxes?
$600, yes. So that was taken care of. Then in terms of very good news, as of yesterday, which counts as February, we literally filled out just about every month for the luncheons for the whole year. We're only missing March, and we're right now in the process of talking to a manufacturer that's interested in doing it, but pretty much we'll have everything filled out. Wow. So for the whole year, it was really good, and it speaks highly of you guys coming, participating in what Sama is heading.
Speaks highly of you. You're doing all the hard work.
Everybody. So wonderful news for everybody for that. And then we do have some new members, and we have some present here. We have Mr. Luis Gonzalez Jr. as a new member, Leon Gonzalez and Isabel Gonzalez. And if he's here, wants to stand up. We have Sebastian Benzoni. He's not here, but Sebastian is here. Yes, again. We have Mr. Sergio Rodriguez. That's not. I haven't seen him. He's not here, but he's with La República newspaper, and also we're doing some stuff with ESPN. So. Elliot Watchman, which some of you might know from Regal Show Services, Miami International Auto Show. So he's also a new member. And then we have, lastly, Mr. Jose Alberto Suarez of NBC6 WTVJ.
Wonderful.
There's our TV coverage this year for Rides and Smiles.
There you go.
Yes.
That's super. So that's what I have.
Marcelo,
Mr.
thank you
President.
very much.
Thank you, Marcelo.
Okay, we're almost ready. We have a very special event today. Mr. Luis Gonzalez Lalondri is making his birthday today. 79 years. Feliz cumpleaños, don Luis.
Gracias.
Somos felices todos.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Luis. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, let's enjoy lunch, and then after Tamara and David will present the Mazda 6. Thank you very much.